Hey guys, so this video today is over salary comparison. We're going to talk about what a salary is and how that can affect you choosing a career. So first things first, median salary. It's a good estimate for the earning potential of a profession over a long period of time. You also might see or hear the word annual salary. Annual means how much money you would earn for 1 year. Okay. Um, but in real life, employees tend to start with a lower salary, which increases as the employee gains experience on the job. So, example, if you start at a job, any job, and this is your very first time at that job, your salary might be lower than, let's say, someone that's already been there for 5 years. But as you continue at that job over time, every year, your salary will increase, meaning you'll make a little more each year. Okay. Besides salary, what are some other things you might consider in choosing a career? Again, you don't want to choose a career just based off of the salary alone, meaning the money that it's going to make. Because again, you don't want to be at a job that you don't like. So, some other things that you might want to consider um, is the education needed. Does the job require just a high school diploma, associate's degree, bachelor's, master's, things like that? Okay. Another thing, salary, how much you would make per year, or even is it paid yearly or hourly? Experience needed. Some jobs require experience already at those positions before hiring. Interests, again, you want to choose something that you're interested in. Um, just kind of like college, you don't want to go to college and not work towards something that you're not interested in or passionate about. Job setting, would you be working inside or outside? Um, and job opportunities, is that job available in the area that you're living? Would you have to travel for your job? Would you have to work out of state? Things like that. Okay, so we're going to use the information in the table to answer the following questions. So the table gives us two occupations, a dentist and a health service manager. Okay, the average median income or the average annual salary for both of those is also listed. A dentist makes $142,740 per year, and the health service manager makes $86,400 per year. Okay, so what is the first question is what is the average total income for a dentist over 30 years? So in order to calculate that, we would have to take what the dentist makes yearly and multiply it by 30. Okay, and for number two, what is the average total income for a medical or health service manager over 30 years? Again, we would do the same thing. We would take their average median income or their annual salary and multiply it over 30 years. So when we do that, if we take 100 for the dentist, if we take $142,740 and we multiply it by 30, we would get 4,282,200. Okay, and for the health service manager, we would get $2,592,000. Now, again, what I want you to realize, yes, that's a lot of money, but again, that's what they would make if they didn't spend any money at all whatsoever. So again, it can be a little misleading. Again, it's not accounting for paying for a car or paying for a mortgage or rent on a house or an apartment, groceries, electricity, cell phone, all of those things. So while it might seem like a lot of money, again, it's not taking into account all the things that you would be paying on or purchasing. Okay, so again, same table. The next question is though, what is the difference between the earning over 30 years? Again, the difference keyword, we would associate that with the subtraction operation. So again, we solved for what the dentist made, and we solved for what the health service manager made. And so then we would just have to, again, this is comparing them, and we would just have to subtract. Okay, so we would take the earnings from the dentist and we would take the earnings from the health service manager and we would subtract. Okay, and again, when you're subtracting, be very careful about subtracting across all those zeros. Okay, you don't want to make a mistake, and be very careful with borrowing. And so if we were to subtract these two salaries, the difference would be $1,690,200. But again, that's over a 30-year period. Okay. And that's if these people were to decide that they stay at that occupation for 30 years. Okay. So another example, again, so sometimes it might not give it to you in a table. It might just be given to you in a word problem format. So this problem reads, the annual median income for an accountant is $61,690. Okay. The annual median income for a computer programmer is $71,380. So it says compare the salaries of these careers over 30 years. So again, it's the same thing that we just did. It's just not given to us in that table format. So, and the question it wants us to answer is, how much more can a computer programmer earn over that period of time? So again, it's asking us to compare the two careers. So first things first, we would have to figure out how much each of these careers makes over 30 years. So for the accountant, we would take that $61,690 and multiply it by 30. Okay, and then we would take the computer programmer and we would do the same thing. We would take his annual salary or his annual median income, which is $71,380, and we would multiply it by that 30 for the 30 years. Okay, and we would get these numbers. We would get for the accountant, we would get $4,850,700. For the computer programmer, we would get $2,141 and I'm sorry, $2,141,400. But again, the question that it's asking us is how much more can the computer programmer make? So again, just like the last example, we would have to subtract those to determine how much. Okay. So again, we would get this here and we would get $2,790,300. Okay, so this last slide is I'm gonna leave it for you to answer, and I'm gonna allow you to input your answers in a discussion board. So again, it says Simon earns $2,470 per month, and Amanda earns $2,340 per month. Amanda also gets a yearly bonus in the amount of $750. Okay, so the questions it asks you is how much does Simon earn per year? So again, be very careful when you're answering these questions. It gives us their earnings per month, and the question is asking per year. So you're going to have to remember how many months are in a year to determine your answers for A and B. Question C asks, what is the difference between the amount that Simon could earn in 30 years and the amount that Amanda could earn in 30 years? So again, it's asking us, again, that difference is the key word. You would be subtracting your totals. Going back to how much does Amanda earn per year? Again, don't forget to add her yearly bonus. Okay, so once you figure out how much she makes per year based off of her monthly income, you're going to have to add that yearly bonus. Okay, so go ahead and answer these questions, add your answers in the discussion, and I'm going to put in a quiz is link also for this topic to help you get a little more practice with these. And again, if you have any questions, email me and I will answer you as soon as possible. So again, I hope you have a great day and talk to you later.